Rage versus the IAP, and the World Congress still veiled in mystery. This and more coming up. Hello and welcome to the Newport Channel 1 News. I'm LoneLlama MV, and today is day 3 of year 38 AK. With the return to college courses, the server has seen an expected downturn trend in activity. However, the Discord conversations have kept at a fairly plateaued level. In year 37, Discord saw the progression of the case Rage vs. the IAP. After causing what some have noted as acts of terrorism, the player known as Rage6838 was banned from the server until the current semester concluded and an apology video from the defendant was received. Challenging this as cruel and unusual punishment, Rage took the matter to the IAP. The vote unanimously went to the IAP, and the ban was upheld. This appeared to be the end of the matter until day 2, year 38, when Senator Krista 7777 proposed a probation period for Rage, stating, "In his shoes, I'd be sad I couldn't play, and maybe a little angry. And I would feel like the outcome of the court case was unfair." The recent activity of Rage is not his first go at terrorist actions. This is commonly known as Rage 6838 was included in the list of Best Terrorist in the 2020 Players' Choice Awards. This evidence is one of the main reasons the IAP gave Rage such a prolonged sentence, although the defendant tried to rebuttal this. The resolution for probation currently sits at 4 votes for the affirmative and 6 for the negative. There's only a few hours remaining to vote. January 15th not only saw the end of year 37, also the end of the secret of the identity of the player known as Ban the Astronaut. Many players still remember the court case that involved Ban when Isaac brought a case against the player for stealing possessions of Krista 7777. Ultimately, Ban won the case, which added another lost case to the life of Isaac R4760. Many players had known the identity of Ban prior to year 37, but it was on day 5 that it became publicly known that Ban was none other than an alias for Senator Krista 7777. Reporters on the scene were able to capture the reaction of the Archduke to this development. Let's take a look. An apt reaction, if you ask me. Well, stick around, folks. We'll be back with the weather and sports after a word from our sponsor. Need some building materials or something sweet to eat? Then head on down to Books, Nooks, and Cooks. Located in Newport Shopping District, this quaint little store has a wide variety of items for your everyday Minecraft needs. Books, Nooks, and Cooks, helping you in your Minecraft journey. Welcome back to the Newport Channel 1 News. We turn it over to LoneLlama MV for the weather. Thanks, Llama. Currently, we're looking at sunny skies and mild temperatures that are going to continue through the rest of the year. As of now, the weather cycle is rotating at the set algorithm, but if we look into the later evening, there's a chance for alterations from the server owner, so be ready for anything. Back to you, Llama. Thanks, Llama. And now we turn it over to LoneLlama MV with sports. Sports don't exist! Thanks, Llama. And now, on to other news. The World Congress Discord channel still remains mysteriously hidden to the eyes of the public. Senator Ratatouille8990 hid the channel for the World Congress almost 2 years ago due to, as he claims, outsiders voting on emergency Congress matters. The channel and its activities remain hidden to this day, leaving those outside of the server federation to wonder what things are being discussed that would leave the channel hidden. Earlier this evening, the last world leaders signed the Nether Treaty proposed by President Malachi Brown, thus making the Nether unruled territory. It is public for use by anyone without being claimed. Lastly, it was announced today that Emperor LoneLlama MV passed his 100th day as Emperor of the Newportian Empire in his second reign yesterday. Emperor LoneLlama MV, or the Great Llama, or Emperor back at it again, began his second reign as Emperor on day 2 of year 18 AK after emerging victorious in a Kahoot game about the history of the server. A lot has happened, so let's take a look at some of the highlights from Emperor LoneLlama MV's 100 days. The Emperor began the extension of the monorail into new parts of the Empire. He endorsed the independency of his country and other emerging nations, including granting independency to Coruscant. He defeated the Wither and helped defeat the Ender Dragon. Voted Best Emperor in the 2020 Players' Choice Awards. And finally, the Emperor put out 13 edicts during these 100 days, the most notable being the illegalization of killing llamas in the Empire, the cancellation of the Purge event, edicts relating to the biggest expansion of the Empire in history, proposal of embassies in foreign nations, and the reintroduction of democracy into the Empire. It's been a good 100 days for the Empire, and we wish the Emperor even greater success in the days to come. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for tuning in to the Newport Channel 1 News. I'm LoneLlama MV. I'll see you next time.